Your flute is a fragile instrument that requires special care. Proper instrument care begins with clean teeth and clean hands. Before opening the flute case, place it on a flat surface, preferably the floor or a table, and check carefully to see that you have positioned it with the lid upward. Often the symbol of the brand is on the top. Now, open the case and take out the head joint, or the one with the embouchure hole. The word embouchure refers to the position and the use of the lips and facial muscles to produce a tone on a wind instrument. Step 1. Bring your lips together by pronouncing the syllable M. Now, firm the corners of your mouth to produce a slight frown. Step 3. Place the first finger of your right hand under your lower lip. Now push your lower lip back and forth to make certain it is totally relaxed. Now, blow your lips apart with the syllable poo. Now we're going to add the head joint. Form the flute embouchure as outlined. That we just said, poo, poo, poo. All right, now place the lower edge of the head joint against the edge of your lower lip. Roll the head joint in or out to find the position where approximately 1/3 of the embouchure hole is covered by your lower lip. Now take a full breath of air through your mouth. Bring your lips gently together and blow a small stream of air at the top edge of the embouchure hole. What not to do when forming the embouchure. Bring your lips together by pronouncing the syllable M. Now, firm the corners of your mouth to produce a slight frown. Place the first finger of your right hand under your lower lip. Now, push your lower lip back and forth to make certain it is totally relaxed. Don't think that's very relaxed. Now, blow your lips apart with the syllable poo. Now, place the lower edge of the head joint that you have in your hand against the edge of your lower lip. Roll the head joint in and out to find the position where approximately 1/3 of the embouchure hole is covered by your lower lip. Now take a full breath of air through your mouth and bring your lips gently together to blow a small stream of air at the top edge of the embouchure hole. After producing your first tone with the head joint, try putting your hand on the end and make other tones. Now we're going to assemble the flute. First, put the foot joint onto the body of the flute with a gentle turning action. The foot joint is the smaller one with a few keys, and the body of the flute is the one with most keys. Now, make sure, before you're moving on, that they are lined up. There should be some sort of symbol. If there isn't some sort of arrow or symbol, we'll talk about that in just a second. Next, put the head joint on the body of the flute with a gentle turning action. Again, there should be a symbol, possibly the brand, and it should line up. All right. Now, when you hold down the first two keys with your left hand, the keys should line up with the piping of the foot joint and the embouchure hole. Now your flute has been assembled and we will go into hand position.
Flute posture and instrument position. Sit forward on the edge of the chair with the weight of your upper body slightly forward. Sit with a straight back and erect head turned slightly to the left. Avoid tension in your neck. Place both feet flat on the floor. Hold the flute so that it slants slightly downward to the right. The flute should be parallel to your lips. Position your elbows slightly away from your body. Support the weight of the flute with your right thumb and the first finger of your left hand. The first note you'll learn is D.
First, you're going to put your left hand thumb on this long key right here in the back. Then, you're going to skip 3 keys, and with your middle finger, you're going to put it on this 4th key. Then, with your ring finger, you're going to need to put it on this 5th key, right before this key right here. With your right hand, you need to place your thumb underneath, just as we described earlier, and then, as if your pinky was on this little guy right here, you're going to skip that and not put your pinky there. And you're going to play 1, 2, 3. Your ring finger is going to be on the 1st key, then your middle tall finger is going to be on the 2nd key, and your pointer finger will be on that top key. And it sounds like this.
The second note you'll learn is E flat.
For E flat, all you do is just add that pinky that I was talking about for the D. So you'll have thumb on the long, 1, 2, and then you'll have 1, 2, 3, and the pinky with the right hand.
The third note you'll learn is F.
For F, you use that same long key that you did for the E flat and the D with your thumb on the left hand. Then you're going to add your pointer finger right here on the 2nd key. And you're going to keep these 2 fingers, the tall man and your ring finger, on those 2 keys. With your right hand, you're going to need to place it in the same place you did earlier. And instead of putting all of these keys down, like we did for the D and the E flat, we're going to need to just put your pointer finger on this one and your pinky on the E flat key that we did earlier. It'll sound like this.
This is what happens when you get really good.
I'm really not prepared for this. Alright, fine. Hey Skip, let's take that bass for a walk. That's some baby making music. You stay classy, Wartbird.